It's kind of a sort of a pro mountaintop removal song that I was frankly appalled when I first heard it. I worked for a commercial, a non-commercial community radio station in Whitesburg, Kentucky called WMMT, WMMT.org if you want to listen to it online. And a lot of co-workers in our audience, and they started requesting this thing, and I thought, oh my gosh. And the more I started listening to it, I was thinking, this really does reflect the way that people, kind of look at this. They're kind of proud of what they do because it's not easy, and it does support the family, and at the same time, there's a lot of things about it that are just not quite right. There's that kind of built-in ambiguity about it that this song kind of captures, and we used to get a ton of requests for it at the station. So I'm going to do that and follow it with a song from Gene Ritchie. In the summertime it's dusty and the air's too hot to breathe. Wintertime it's freezing and the snow's up to your knees. And in between it's raining and you've got to fight the mud. This should be the story of a strip miner's life. See that black smoke a-rollin', feel the trembling ground. See those big earth movers bring those mountain tops down. Sand, rock, and steel engines roaring in the night. There's mighty little pleasure in a strip miner's life. That foreman, he's a devil. I know he'd sell his soul. Think he'd throw his granny in for one more ton of coal. Keep those engines roaring, sink those drills out of sight. We gotta bring this mountain down before we quit tonight. See those black smoke a-rollin', feel the trembling ground. See those big earth movers bring those mountain tops down. Sand, rock, and steel engines roaring in the night. There's mighty little pleasure in a strip miner's life. Now if I ever get to heaven for some good deed that I done, at least I'll never have to see that foreman's face again. But if heaven's on a mountainside, good Lord help us all, I know some operators gonna try and strip the coal. See that black smoke a-rollin', feel the trembling ground. See those big earth movers bring those mountain tops down. Sand, rock, and steel engines roaring in the night. There's mighty little pleasure in a strip miner's life. I come from the mountains, Kentucky's my home, where the wild deer and the black bear so lately did roam. By the cool rushing waterfalls, the wildflowers dream. Through every green valley there runs a clear stream. Now there's scenes of destruction on every hand, and it's only black waters run down through the land. Sad scenes of destruction on every hand. Black waters run down through the land. Oh, the quail, she's a pretty bird and sings a sweet song. In the roots of tall timber she nests with her young. Then the hillside explodes with the dynamite's roar, and the voices of the small birds will sound there no more. And the hillside comes sliding so awful and grand, and the flooding black waters rise over the land. Sad scenes of destruction on every hand. Black waters run down through the land. In the rising of the springtime we planted our corn. At the closing of the springtime we buried a son. In the summer come, a nice man says everything's fine. My employer just requires a way to his mind. Then they threw down the mountain and covered my corn, and the grave on the hillside's a mile deeper down. And the man stands and talks with his hat in his hand, and the flooding black waters rise over the land. Sad scenes of destruction on every hand. Black waters run down through the land. And I ain't got much money, not much of a home. We own our own land, but our land's not our own. But if we get together, we can work it all out. We'll take back these mountains and run them all out, and sit down on the bank with our bait and our can, and just watch the clean waters run down through the land. Sad scenes of destruction, oh, wouldn't that be just like the old promised land? Black waters, no more in